All right, so let's get into the first autoimmune question, and that is what's on pretty much everybody's mind as they're going through the grocery store. Did gluten cause my autoimmune disease? And this, I bring this one up right off the get-go because going gluten-free is so popular for autoimmune conditions that what we're kind of saying, like looking between the lines, it's almost implied that gluten is the cause of autoimmunity. And I want to take a step back and say, I don't believe that's the case. Now, do I instruct and encourage my patients with autoimmune disease to go gluten free? Oh, heck yeah. And that is like a forever thing. You're not going to get gluten back. I don't care if you're a celiac, if you've got rheumatoid, just don't bother. It's too risky. So I do think that cutting out gluten is an important step in healing autoimmune diseases, and doing that in a strict way is very important. But gluten is not the cause. I don't think it was the cause for even celiacs. So like in people with celiac disease like myself, it wasn't so much the gluten. Like one day you're going about your life and you're eating gluten, and then the next day your immune system starts reacting to the gluten. If you think about it, the gluten didn't actually change. Now, if you want to look back 100 years from now and say that the gluten has changed since then I'm going to buy it. But somebody like me, where, when I was a kid, I didn't seem to react to gluten, and now I do. Something about me, something about my body has changed. And that's really the holy grail of working with autoimmune conditions, is figuring out what changed in order to start that autoimmune process, and then what things are still there that are going to keep you stuck in this gutter right now. And that's more of a gluten thing. For things that get you like actually cause autoimmune disease, think about things like injury, infections, trauma, things that your body is having a hard time healing from. Those are maybe toxins. So maybe the glyphosate that they put on the gluten-containing food. I don't know. So there's those sorts of things that will change the body and make you lose your tolerance to things like gluten. But I don't think gluten is causing autoimmune disease necessarily. Um, Again, I'd love to hear your comments on this. I'm sure I'm going to get a wide array of agreeing and disagreeing comments, but that is my 2 cents on the gluten thing. Should you go gluten free? Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I don't think it was a cause of the autoimmunity.